Okay, so I promised I would show you how to do a loop for this cardigan that I have created, and I've done this without buttonholes. I just find this is easier. So here's one I did. I'll show you the finished product. So this is just one button instead of all the buttons, and then we just got one loop. So this is the loop I have created, and it's really tidy and very secure. There's no pull on that. So I'm just going to show you how to create that. So with your wool, you're going to actually do the wool on the double. So just make sure you have enough wool. You don't want too much, but just enough to make sure. Now the first thing you need to do is to decide where you want your button. So in this case, I think I would like the button to, this is where I've started dividing, but I'd like the button to be about here, which is nearly halfway. So I'm going to put the hook on the outside, and I'm going to make sure it goes not on the edge, but has a good surface, good base. And with your double wool, I'm just going to hook it. Just make sure you can see this now. I'm going to hook it around the hook and bring it through. Missed it, so I'll do that again. Bring the wool around. So now I'm starting off with, let's pull that down so you can actually see. And I'm going to secure it just by bringing the wool around. So now I've got my first chain, and I think I'm going to do about 5 chain. I want to make sure that's nice and tight. Wrap the wool around and do chain. Now because it's on the double, it's a little bit more fiddly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think just on the safe side, do 5. So now you're going to bring it back, and you're going to go back into the hole that you came out of. But in order to do that, you need to loosen your wool, go to the other side, push the hook through so that it comes out where you went in, grab your loop, let's just tighten it a bit, hold the loop in your hand and pull this wool through. So now I've got a nice loop there. And the next thing I want to do is to give myself a bit of sewing space to bring that through. Let me see. Now, so now I've got the loop on this side, but it's not secured yet. So in order to do that, switch now to my sewing needle. And now I want to make sure it's nice and secure. So I'm just going to take, I think I'll just go through here to begin with. So I'm taking about 2 stitches, bring it through, bring the wool in, and secure. And that's really, really secure. What I'd like to do now, because I'm not too happy with that, I'm going to bring the wool back out to the edge. going to catch that loop, catch it again, and bring it back in to the back, like so. So now I've got a nice firm loop. Still not too happy with this. You can see here I haven't really quite brought that in the way I would like it. So I'm just going to bring the wool through and secure that. That's better. Make sure it's nice and secure. So now I'm happier with that. Now I'll just bury the thread at the back. Let's bring the wool back. Bring it back to the seam. And just bury that like so. Go back in. Go the opposite direction, and that's it. And so now we have a nice secure loop for the button, so when the button goes in, just wrap it around. So that's my tip for today. Enjoy.